Good morning. My name is Andy Block. I'm the Police Superintendent for the Township of Lower Merion Police Department. And I'd like to welcome all the friends and family of our new officers that are going to have their badge ceremony this morning and take their oath of office. It is truly a pleasure to have these young men before us today. And I know they wouldn't be here if it wasn't for the support of their family and their friends who are sitting behind them. So what I'd like to do first is introduce our officers and where they come from and their background. Some of our officers you'll see today are legacy officers, and I'll explain what that is. Our first officer that will be sworn in today is Officer Joseph Dougherty. His badge number will be 21. Officer Dougherty is from Drexel Hill and comes from a law enforcement family. His father, Joe, who is here today, served as an Upper Darby Township police officer. He graduated from Monsignor Bonner and Archbishop Prendergast High School in Drexel Hill. Joseph earned a bachelor's degree in science and business administration from St. Joe's University. He was hired as a seasonal police officer in Sea Isle City, New Jersey. After graduating from the Delaware County Community College Police Academy in June of 2022, he was proudly serving as a police officer for East Cocalico Township in Lancaster County. That changed as of May 2nd when he came here to Lower Merion Township and we hired him. He's in the process of completing his field training officer program and is assigned to our patrol platoon number 2. Our next officer is Officer Luke Scarpato. His badge number that is issued today is badge number 45. Officer Scarpato is from Wayne, Pennsylvania. He graduated from Springford High School in Wardsford, Pennsylvania, and Westchester University, enrolling in a Bachelor of Science degree in Criminal Justice and earning that in May of 2023. Luke enrolled at the Delaware County Community Police Academy, graduating in December of 2024. Prior to coming to the Lower Merion Township Police Department, he was briefly employed by the Spring City Borough Police Department in Chester County. Luke's interest in law enforcement was spawned after meeting our Lower Merion police officers at a career fair at the Westchester University and fostered by his involvement with the Police Athletic League, the boxing league in Phoenixville. He was hired also with Officer Dougherty on May 2nd, and he's completing his field training program right now, and he's assigned to patrol platoon number 1. Officer David Lopez is badge number 70. Officer Lopez is from New York City with prior experience both as a correction officer with the New York State Department of Corrections and Community Supervision and with the NYPD as a uniformed officer. He followed in the profession of his father, who spent nearly 3 decades with NYPD as a detective. David met recruitment officers from our department at a law enforcement career event at John Jay College of Criminal Justice in New York and came away impressed with the department's presentation as he was evaluating a career change. He felt that working in Lower Merion Township would provide a better quality of life for him and his young daughter. David proudly serves as a sergeant in the United States Army, and we thank him for that. He also holds a Bachelor of Science degree in Criminal Justice from John Jay College in New York City. He was hired on 12/30/2024, and he attended and graduated from the Montgomery County Police Academy on June 11, 2025. David is completing his in-house training as we speak and will be assigned to the patrol platoon number 4 for his field training officer. We have next Officer Zachary Newhard, badge 22. Officer Newhard is originally from Coopersburg, Pennsylvania. Zachary has a bachelor's degree in political science from the University of New Haven in Connecticut. He resides in Delaware County with his wife. He was interested in joining the Lower Merion Police Department because of the focus of the community-oriented policing programs that we have and support here. He was previously employed as a police officer with the Delaware River Port Authority and was looking for a career change. He was also hired on 12/30/2024 and attended and graduated from the Montgomery County Community Police Academy on June 11, 2025. He's in the process of completing his in-house training and will be assigned to patrol platoon number 3 for field training. And last but never least is Officer Tyler Korbal, badge number 88. Officer Korbal is from Quakertown, Pennsylvania, and he graduated from Quakertown High School in 2021. He enrolled in the DeSales University with the Act 120 track, which is the police academy, allowing him to earn a bachelor's degree while attending college and also attending the Allentown Police Academy. He graduated earlier this month on Friday, June 13th from the Allentown Police Academy. He's been a volunteer firefighter with the Milford Volunteer Fire Company for the past 6 years. Tyler wanted to be a police officer since childhood and considered his life goal. Tyler chose the Lower Merion Police Department because He was interested in the long-term opportunities for advancement and for growth with a larger police department and what we afford. Tyler is completing his field training program, and then he'll be assigned to patrol platoon number 3. And at this time, I'd like to introduce and ask our Township Manager, Ernie McNeely, to come up and say a few words.
Thank you, Superintendent. And first of all, I want to welcome and congratulate all of you for joining the Lower Merion Police Department. You've been through a tough process. You've risen to the top of that process, and as a result, we know you're going to be excellent police officers for Lower Merion Township. But I also want to say, and what I always want to do with new officers is make you aware that you're joining a family of Lower Merion Township employees of over 400 employees. You're not alone. We're here to help and work with you. A great example is this past several days. Terrible storm came through. Lower Merion took a real hit with roads closed, trees down, folks out of power, and you know, these officers worked right alongside our Public Works and our Shade Tree Division and all of our other employees to take care of our residents, and it really is a team. And so you're joining a team of Lower Merion employees, and you're welcome at any time to seek help from any of those other departments and divisions. I know you're going to have a lot of support from our excellent Lower Merion Police Department that you're joining, but we're a team, and my door's always open. You can always seek help from the Township Manager's office if need be. Congratulations again on your appointment to the Lower Merion Police Department. Look forward to working with you in the future. We ask you to take on an awesome responsibility. We're giving you the right to take away somebody's freedom, right? And it's an important role you play protecting our residents and taking care of us, and we ask you to do that with humility, with good sense, with empathy for those who you're going to deal with, and I know because you've risen to the top of this process that you will do so. So thanks and congratulations.
Thank you, Township Manager McNeely. Leadership is very strong in this township, if you haven't already realized that, and I know these officers have realized it. And the reason being is also because not only of our Township Manager and the team that he puts together, but also our governing body of our commissioners. And there are 3 here this morning that I'd like to introduce and have them come up to the center of the room. And first is Commissioner Shawn Kraemer. She's the Vice President of our Board of Commissioners and also Chair of our Police Committee, and I'm going to turn the microphone over to her right now.
Thank you. Good morning, everybody. Welcome. And thank you to friends and family for being here on this really exciting occasion. I want to thank all of you for I'm not using the microphone. I should be using this. I want to thank all of you for stepping up to answer the call. I've been so impressed with our police officers here in Lower Merion and the dedication with which they do their jobs, and the sincere sense of calling that I hear from them when they say, like, you know, I want to be a person who goes in and serves and protects other people in times of danger. It's remarkable. You never know what you're going to get on any given day, and you've all raised your hands and said that that's something that I want to do. I want to help people in this way, and we really need you. So I'm so grateful that you've decided to take this path. This is a great department, if you didn't already notice. We have a wonderful superintendent, fantastic command staff, and a really good culture. And what I hope you will find to be a very supportive Board of Commissioners and an extremely talented township management in place. So we're all rowing in the same direction for the good of the residents of the community, and I think that you'll find that it's a really supportive place for you to be. I'll tell you a little bit about Lower Merion. It's a really interesting place. It's the 9th largest municipality in Pennsylvania. It's extremely diverse. We have people that speak every language and come from practically all around the world, people who just arrived in the country and people who've lived in Lower Merion for many generations. We have people who live in neighborhoods of row homes and people who live in grand estates and everywhere in between with just every sort of life experience that you can imagine. And you're going to encounter probably all of those people, right? And you never really know who you're going to be interacting with in any given day, and I think that's really a really difficult job. So we just have a couple of asks of you when you do that you treat everybody with respect, regardless of who they are, that you act with integrity, that you do the right things the right way for the right reasons, that you look out for each other and keep each other safe, and that you seek support from one another. It's a tough job, but it can be a really rewarding job, and I hope that you really lean on your brothers and sisters in the department when you need it. Well, with that, I will just wish you all a long and safe and rewarding career here in Lower Merion, and I look forward to seeing you out in the neighborhood. Thank you.
Thank you, Vice President Kraemer. At this time, I'd like to call Commissioner Scott Zelov, who's the Vice Chair of the Police Committee, forward for a few words.
Thank you, Superintendent. Congratulations to the 5 new officers who are to be sworn in today. I have the honor of being the longest-serving Township Commissioner on the current board. You heard from our Police Chair, Shawn Kraemer, who really spoke so well about this township. We have a community that is very diverse, as Shawn described, and a community that is very demanding. And we know that you are well-trained to meet the demands of this community. The police officers in the Lower Merion Police Department are dedicated, well-trained, and understand this community. And I think we're confident that you will achieve that same understanding to serve this township. We're very proud to live in Lower Merion Township, and we're proud to have you become police officers and joining this fine department. Thank you.
Thank you, Commissioner Zelov. And at this time, I'd like to have Dr. Rossman, who is our Commissioner for Ward 9, to come forward and have a few words for our new police officers. Doctor?
Thank you. I'm not prepared.
Thank you.
Okay. I want to congratulate you. You're joining a family. I am so proud of our police of Lower Merion. I walk around, I give out cards in Philadelphia to people standing up, to police officers. You have to come to Lower Merion. This is the place you want to be. So I'm trying to recruit. I've not been successful, but I want to wish you a safe, happy, and productive journey in your new profession. This is like I said, a family. Everyone here, including the notes on the floor. So again, thank you for your service ahead of time.
Thank you, Dr. Rossman. So in a few minutes, you're going to receive your badge. You're going to take your oath of office for Lower Merion Township. But how did you get where you are today? We know that your family has supported you throughout that. But once you went into our process, which is a very rigorous process, I salute each one of you because you came through it. You came through that background investigation with high regards and high remarks, and that's why you're sitting here today. But with that being said, this happens because of the command staff and the officers within the police department. And our command staff with Captain Pasternak, Lieutenant Sharp, Lieutenant Sarama, Lieutenant Judge, and Lieutenant Clifford make that happen. It's their responsibility to handle this, to get you where you are, not only hired, but through the training process and continue your training throughout the rest of your career. So it's 2025, and I wish you nothing but the best for the next 25 years. So we have to look forward to 2050 is when your retirement will come. Believe me, it goes much faster than you think with the blink of the eye. But most importantly, and I've explained to everybody on your first day when you were here and you came into my office, it's most important for you to be a sponge, all right, and soak up everything that you're getting right now through your field training officers. It may seem tedious at times, but that is the key to success for you with the Lower Merion Police Department and the high standards that we have and the residents that we serve. It's exceptional police services that we offer to our community. And you're going to do that because of the training you're receiving now, and it's ongoing training. It just doesn't stop when you graduate the academy, as I stated the other day, and it doesn't stop when you graduate the field training officer program. It's continuous throughout your career. And you need to start really looking at what your career path and your career goal is going to be. Patrol is the foundation of this police department. It's the most important aspect of it. And then we have all the other support services were equally important, but patrol has to be staffed on a 24-hour basis because the foundation is there, what puts out to the auxiliary services such as detectives, our traffic unit, our canine unit, as well as our emergency response team. So again, I'd like to welcome you, and at this point, I'm gonna have each one of you step forward. In a few minutes, you'll take the oath that'll be issued by the Honorable Sam Quinn, our Magisterial District Justice, who's here this morning. And we don't want to hold him up because he's on a root canal project after this. So at this time, I'd ask Officer Joseph Dougherty to step forward, and his girlfriend Elise Young will be with him, penning him with his badge after he takes his oath. If she could step forward. Next, I'd ask Officer Luke Scarpato to step forward, and his girlfriend Kelsey will be here pinning his badge as well. You're good, we'll split it. Officer David Lopez, if he will step forward. His girlfriend Cynthia Rojas will be pinning his badge. Officer Zachary Newhard, if he'll step forward. His wife Ellen will be pinning his badge. And Officer Tyler Korbal, if he steps forward, his girlfriend Amber Sims will be pinning his badge. Now, gentlemen, when you receive your badge and you take your oath, all right, your badge is a symbol of your authority to enforce the law here in Lower Merion Township in the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania. All right. Many people have come before you and have established the high reputation of this police department, and that badge is part of it. So I want you to wear it, all right, with professionalism, integrity, and at no time should you ever, ever, ever deface that badge, all right? It's an oath of honor that you're going to take, an oath of office, and it's extremely important. At this time, I'd ask Mr. David Lopez, retired from NYPD, to stand forward, or come forward, and Officer Dougherty, his father, Joe, to come forward. They're going to have the privilege of holding the Bible for our officers when they take the oath by Judge Quinn. Your Honor.
Thank you, Superintendent. Good morning, everyone, and welcome. This is a big day for all of you, and you must be very proud of your sons and daughters that are coming here today to join the force. From my perspective, the comment that I always say to everyone is, I get to work with every police department in Montgomery County at least once a month, and this department is by far the finest and the easiest to deal with and the most professional, and I say that without disparaging any of the other ones. So, without further ado, if you're all ready, gentlemen. Everyone ready? I state your name. Do solemnly swear. That I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States.
That I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States.
Against all enemies, foreign and domestic.
Against all enemies, foreign and domestic.
That I will bear true faith and allegiance.
That I will bear true faith and allegiance.
To the Constitution of the United States.
To the Constitution of the United States.
And the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania.
And the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania.
That I will enforce the laws impartially.
That I will enforce the laws impartially.
Without regard to race, creed, or color.
Without regard to race, creed, or color.
That I take this obligation freely.
That I take this obligation freely.
Without any mental reservations or purpose of evasion.
Without any mental reservations or purpose of evasion.
And that I will faithfully discharge the duties of the office of police officer.
That I will faithfully discharge the office.
The duties of the Township of Lower Merion.
Of the Township of Lower Merion.
And Norwood Borough.
And Norwood Borough.
Acting to the best of my ability.
Acting to the best of my ability.
Congratulations, gentlemen, and welcome.
And gentlemen, welcome to the team. At this time, I'd ask your girlfriends or your wife to step forward and please pin your badge on. Just get it through. There you go. Perfect. Again, please wear these badges with distinct honor and proudly display them when you do your job. I'd like to thank the families and the friends for coming and supporting the officers this morning, and I also want to thank our officers that are here that are always sitting in the back of the room. They don't want to sit up front. But they're the reason why we're here, and they're the ones that are the boots on the ground, and they get the job done every day. And I just want to have a round of applause for our existing officers. Thank you for what you do. So this will conclude the ceremony this morning. We have refreshments outside. I ask everybody to step outside and have some light refreshments. And then the officers, we will take you over to the front of the Township building so you can have your picture taken on the steps. It's the tradition of the Lower Merion Police Department to do that. So it's an honor to have you here, and we wish you nothing but the best success and luck. And most importantly, you're going to come home safe every night to your families. That's the most important thing to do, and we're going to make sure that that happens. Thank you.